What's going on, guys? It's Johnny God back again with another video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about some Eden Zero chapter 28, I believe it is. And let me just tell you guys, I'm just digging with these fucking the fan service and Eden Zero. It's just so awesome, you know. I say I only watch Eden Zero for the fan service. It's confirmed. This chapter is just so good. Nah, I'm just playing with you. Eden Zero is actually shaping up to be a really good series. We had a really good chapter this week. I want to talk about some three good points that this manga brings in with this chapter. So let's start off with the six galactic warriors. Now that just sound no, not the warriors. I mean warlords. So that sounds fucking awesome, man. Because it's a trope in anime to have your group of villains that's the main protagonist has to fight against. But you know what? Guess what? I love that trope. I love the ideas of warlords, people who have like powerful people who have their own crew and they're doing their own evil shit. It's kind of like One Piece. So I guess the Galactic Warlords are this version of the Seven Warlords, I guess. But we got introduced to what we saw just a picture. We didn't really get to see how he is yet, but one of the Galactic Warriors, his name is Draken Joe, and let me tell you, he looks awesome as fuck, man. He's also his title is Alchemist of Darkness. That sounds fucking awesome. I have no idea what type of abilities he can do. I don't know what that inclines to. Like, I know what alchemy is, but I don't my bad. I don't understand how it can, it converts to darkness. Like, we'll just have to see, And another awesome point I want to talk about is that right now the series hasn't even really started. It's weird when I put it like that. The series has started, but at the same time it hasn't. Let me explain what I mean right now, because Shiki brings up, or Rebecca brings up, they gotta pass the Dragon Falls and escape the cosmos. That's what they say. That is the exact quote. So really, there's somehow more to this universe than the universe they're in. So, guys, like, this is what I've been saying. Like, the world building on this manga is really good. Like, it probably has more world building than My Hero Academia, which is a good series, but it kind of lacks on the world building aspect in a way. But we're dealing with space. Like, the possibilities is literally endless here, and this is what I talked about earlier. Now, what I assume this means to escape the cosmos, I look, you know what? This is another One Piece reference, but I suppose the Dragon Waterfalls is kind of like the Grand Line. Everyone knows when the Straw Hats pass the Grand Line, that's when shit really hit the fan. That's when shit really started, and that's when shit really got crazy. So we haven't even seen the greatness of Eden Zero just yet. And another thing I want to talk about is the big monster that is eating up planets and eating up their time. We got the planet they were on. The monster, it ate 1,200 years. So when I read that, I was like, 1,200 years. Wait a second. Didn't it fucking, didn't Whist's planet only fucking get 50 years eaten? Like, how the hell these guys get 1,200 years eaten? I was like, these guys are unlucky as hell, And I when at first I read that, I was like, that's strange. Like, why did it increase so much? And what the funny part is, later in the chapter, we got introduced to what I presume is one of the future members of the Demon Lord ship. Is some fat dude. The reason why I say he's going to be one of the members is because when Eden Zero was first announced, the cover art had a bunch of people that we haven't even met yet, and he's one of them. So he said the same thing as I did. He was like, damn, 1,200 years, like, shit. the other planet only got 50 years taken. So I'm really glad that that the author Hiro Mashima actually put that in the put that in the chapter to emphasize that yo, shit is getting fucked up now, because that shit is starting to eat way more years than it normally does, you know. So for what we know, the next planet it might take like 3,000 years or something like that. So I'm gonna call it an end for this chapter review. So I just wanted to talk about those three main points. It was a very good chapter this week. This chapter really put energy back into me reviewing this series. I haven't been reviewing the past couple chapters. I'm sorry about that, but Eden Zero has reawakened my love for it, and I'm definitely gonna review the chapter next week. Tell me in the comments if you like Eden Zero, and I'm gonna call it an end right here. Johnny God out. Thanks for watching.